Okay guys, update, 1990 XR200R barn find. This is a motor I pulled out. Yeah, so come to find out, the previous owner was correct. There was no compression on the engine. It's kind of weird because it felt like it was, but yeah, I put a tester on it and it just barely would move, didn't even move at all really. I just kind of hoped it moved a little. So anyway, I was a little discouraged, and I thought, well, I'm going to pull it out and find out what's wrong with it, because these things are cheap to work on. They usually don't die. It's usually something simple. I've taken them out of totes with water in it and put them together, and they ran with the old gaskets and old parts. So I know how durable these things are. Anyway, so before I took it out of the frame, I went ahead and checked to make sure I had spark, which I didn't at first, but I got it working. And then I pulled it out of the frame, and then yesterday I ran out of time and had to go take care of some stuff. So I got to think about it overnight, and I thought, man, I wonder if he's got the cam in wrong, or the cam chain's off one tooth or something. It's just a timing issue. So couldn't wait to get back in here this morning and check it out. And so anyway, I check all the timing. I check the timing marks and everything, top dead center, and make sure the cam's up the way it's supposed to be and all that stuff. Everything's perfect. And while I was in there, I noticed that there is a new cam chain and sprocket and all that, and it's snug, and everything just seems good. So it didn't make a whole lot of sense. So anyway, I thought, well, let me check the valves and make sure they're adjusted correctly. And lo and behold, the exhaust valve was too tight, which basically was holding the valve open. It was that tight; it was holding the exhaust valve open. So I readjusted it to the correct clearance. Kicked it over by hand, perfect compression. This thing's awesome. Nice tight little motor. So now you see it here degreasing. I'm getting ready to scrub it down, and I'll end up priming this thing up, painting it, and yeah, I have it back in the bike. Hopefully in a couple days I'll have the bike finished. Totally repaint it and rebuilt and running. So again, this was the real dirty barn find. I didn't pay hardly anything for this. Anyway, just stay tuned and see the progress. Thanks again for watching. Sorry for rambling on.